The other thing is when I deliver everything, like all the bouquets, everything is in vases of water. So everything is delivered fresh. It's in water. It's getting a water source until it's ready to use. And as far as like arch pieces and stuff, I always make sure that they have plenty of water on them. Even like center pieces, like your whiskey barrel pieces, I always make sure they have plenty of water on them before I leave. Especially if I'm using like hydrangea that
Wow.
use a lot of water, they love water. I
They
will,
need water.
yeah,
They just
yeah.
collapse.
And
Well, the hydrangeas,
that is the one flower I kind of worry about when it's really, really hot outside is that it's gonna
they're
like die.
really
But I mean, I really
persnickety.
try to take the precautions of making sure that everything is wet. I also use something that's called Crown and Glory that helps seals the flower and it keeps the moisture in so it lasts longer. And I try to put everything out at like the last minute if I have. I mean, I don't want to put it out 4 hours prior to
Oh
the
my.
wedding. So if it's an hour before, 2 hours before, it's good. Because I always like to be out of the venue at least an hour prior to when everybody starts arriving.
So you want all these masterpieces created before your guests arrive. But there's also a part of that you want to have the things there at the venue so when the photographer and the videographer arrive that they can capture these things before people are in the pictures or they can utilize them for the bridal party pictures and the
Right.
so typically how do you do that when you're working with the bride? How do you know when to be there, how it works, when the venue I mean, are there venues that you can only be there a certain time?
It won't let you allow in like an hour or 2 hours prior to the ceremony, which is more complicated. But as like your venue, I can get there. The bride tells me, or you tell me when the photographer is going to be there. Let's say the photographer is going to be there at 12. I'm there by 12. If it's say a hot day outside, but I have a lot of work to do inside the barn, for the reception, I will do all that stuff first because it's shaded and more cooler, and then I'll wait to the last minute to put everything else out for the ceremony.
So you kind
That'll
of
be like the last thing I
organize your
do. Yes.
timeline for yourself so you get everything so they can start taking pictures and then eat. Okay.
Right.
So talk about when you arrive to the venue. Let's say this is a pretty large scale wedding where they do have installations at the reception place and they do have an arch piece and things going down the aisle. How do you come prepared? Do you come with things prepared or do you design some on site?